Welcome to Prestwick Airport and Dementia Friendly Prestwick's business audit video. We're here today to capture some examples of dementia friendly design and layout, also to highlight areas that can be improved here and in your own businesses. We're very aware that for reasons of security, logistics and cost, there are limits to what you can achieve and transform, so please view this as a guidance only. Dementia can have a profound effect on people's perception of the world around them. The same synapses in the brain whose disruption affects memory also affects sight and perception. Thus, dementia-friendly design can mitigate these problems and allow the person with dementia to have a better experience. A person with dementia's anxiety about visiting town centres and other local amenities can lead to isolation, loneliness and depression. If we can make Prestwick and its businesses accessible for people with dementia, the whole community will benefit. In the main atrium, we have a big, bright space, well lit and with plenty of natural light. Dark shadows and bright glare are to be avoided in all dementia design, to the extent that new public buildings and residential spaces have prescribed lumen levels. As the greatest risk of bright glare in this space will most likely come from the sun, our West Coast weather means that this risk is minimised. But think about what surfaces in your business might create unnecessary glare. Again, the signage at the top of these stairs is bold, clear and visible, incorporating pictures of the destination as well as descriptors. The only potential improvement here could be a couple of wayfinders at the bottom of the escalator that would provide an easy guide to how to enter the escalator itself. For example, if we included a graphic of a moving stair on the large wall here, you can see the improvement immediately. Footmarks on the floor here in the airport might also serve as intuitive guides. Waverley Station in Edinburgh has train track graphics on the platforms as such wayfinders. This is a really good example of where the change from one floor covering to another has been done in line with dementia design principles. What you're looking to avoid is trip hazards and or very dramatic progressions from colours to patterns such as these. Think also about mats in entrances to your shop or business. A black mat can appear as a hole to somebody with dementia. These are recognised the world over as the most obvious way to convey information to travellers about what is happening with their flights, and it would be anticipated that the person with dementia might have support to get him or her to gates. But a small tweak to improve these might involve the screen occasionally displaying the date and time as a reminder, maybe with a graphic of an aeroplane, to further enhance the link to where they are and the purpose of the building. It's very possible that the new regulations surrounding what liquids can and cannot be taken on board a plane may have been forgotten by the person with dementia, so this zone here could be improved by clearer signage or possibly recited. There are no colour contrasts here. Even coloured bags might improve the visibility. Also, the unpacking and repacking of bags here, so close to the departure lounge, has the potential to add stress to a journey. It goes without saying that one of the paramount elements of dementia design is safety, and in an airport these crowd barriers are essential. The colour contrast at the point of entry is good, but maybe introducing these at each turn would allow a person with dementia another reference point here. Also, the colour contrast between the barriers and the floor could be more pronounced. Consider this image and how much more coherent it would be for a person with dementia. One of the most high impact pieces of information you can give a person with dementia is a clear indication of the day and time. Having that anchor is very reassuring, so maybe a large display here next to the welcome sign would be the ideal situation. An easily read clock against the right background is a very simple fix in any business or workplace. This is a fantastic resource, and for people with dementia of a certain age, this would be such a coherent stimulus about what they were doing and where they were. The black and white images could be pored over, the text could be read, or carers, children or grandchildren could read the text aloud to loved ones. Intergenerational and reminiscence work is so powerful for people with dementia. The only disappointment with this is that it's hidden from public view in an upstairs corridor. However, the airport are looking at ways of reciting it. Why don't you explore the heritage of your business, frame some old photos of your shop from days gone by, or create a family history type document of who had your premises and when? People with dementia often feel disengaged and passed by, but can add great colour to stories from eras that are easy for them to recollect. They will also have a much more favourable impression of your business. The toilets at the airport have been upgraded to accommodate disabilities that can't be seen, and in this respect their signage and design are exactly what is required to be dementia friendly. Of course, the fixtures and fittings in toilets are now styled in a way that are quite difficult to use if you have a cognitive impairment, so there is scope here, and also in bars and restaurants, to install an old-fashioned set of crosshead taps, marked in red and blue and with H and C markings. These would be instantly recognisable to a person with dementia. This sign is excellent, nice and clear with good colour contrast, while the information sign is not so powerful. It's worth thinking about the height of signs for people with dementia. As a rule, the lower the better. These signs here have the perfect combination of contrast and height. This is another excellent example of sound signage and colour contrast. As mentioned before, all that could possibly be improved is its height, as a lower vantage point would be beneficial. In your business, think of how you signpost people to the different products you sell. It may well be that your colour contrasts aren't as strong as they might be, but equally, images of what you're selling could also be added. So in conclusion, Prestwick Airport has done fantastic work with its dementia-friendly design, including removing what was pure dead brilliant. We hope you have some ideas of what you could do to your business, and we'll share them with the rest of the town to keep Prestwick dementia friendly.